Welcome. In this video, I will be showing you how to install EuroScope and set up the UK controller pack, as well as connecting to VATSIM and observing traffic within the UK. To get started, you will need to go to the VATSIM UK docs website, where you'll find all the download links for this video. You will need to download EuroScope version 3.2.3.2 as per the docs website. You'll also need to download the Visual C++ redistributable x86 version. You'll also need to download TrackAudio to be able to listen to frequencies on the network. Finally, you'll need to download the UK controller pack, also available from the docs website. Once you've downloaded all the software mentioned before, you will need to install it, starting with the Visual C++ redistributable. Once this is installed, install EuroScope and TrackAudio. For now, we can just close TrackAudio. Once everything previously mentioned is installed, you go to your C drive, Users, your username, App Data. You may need to enable hidden items to be able to see this folder, Roaming, and EuroScope. I'd recommend pinning the EuroScope folder to your quick access, as you'll need to access this folder every 28 days to update your UK controller pack. Open your Downloads folder in another window, and open the UK controller pack, and drag it into the EuroScope folder, like so. Once you've installed the UK controller pack, go into the UK folder and run the Configurator.exe file. It will prompt you for details such as your VATSIM registered name, CID, password, and Hoppy's logon code for CPDLC, obtainable from hoppys.nl/acars. Once you've filled in all these details, it should say Configuration Complete. Now it's time to launch EuroScope. On the first launch, you'll need to navigate to the UK folder and choose an airport to observe. I'll be choosing Gatwick, so you'll need to navigate to the Gatwick folder and open gatwicksmr.prf. Details of what each profile is can be found on the docs website. Once EuroScope is open, you should see a view of Gatwick Airport, or whichever airport you have chosen to observe. Before we connect to the network, there are a few settings that we need to change. Click on Other Set at the top, and uncheck Auto Load Last Profile on Startup, and uncheck Auto Save Profile on Exit. Now, upon every further launch of EuroScope, it will ask you to load a profile as it did when we first started EuroScope. Next, click on Connect in the top left corner. All your details should be filled in if you ran the Configurator.exe file correctly. If they are, you can click on Connect, as you won't need to touch anything else. Now you'll be presented with a dialog box called Voice Communication Setup. Press Close, as you won't need to touch any of these as an observer. Now you'll need to set your visibility center to the airport you wish to observe. As I am observing Gatwick, I will type in the command .viz echo golf kilo kilo in the message bar at the bottom. If you are observing another airport, you will need to run the command .viz followed by the 4-letter ICAO code of the airport. Next, you'll need to set the active runways for your airport. Click on the runways icon in the top, then scroll down until you find your airport. Click on the column on the left-hand side of the runway for your active airport, then click the two columns on the right to set the departure and arrival runways. Mine are already set to 26 left. Finally, to listen to the frequency, you will need to open TrackAudio. Click on the settings and type in your CID and password. Select your headset device and your speaker, as well as an input device. If you'd like as well, you can set a push-to-talk key. Once this is all set, click on Close and click Connect. Click on the plus icon and type in the airport you wish to observe, for example, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo _ ground, and click on the RX button. That's it, you're now observing using EuroScope and TrackAudio. If you're having any problems after following this guide, join the VATSIM UK Discord server and ask for help in the Community Help Forum.